The goal was to support the community in various ways.
All in honor of a beloved neighbor, sister, and daughter in our town, Pana. See how her memory lives on in her hometown. Also, what started as an outdoor lab for high school students has grown into a trail for all to enjoy. How you can get moving and enjoy the great outdoors. And neighbors take steps to restore pride in Pana. See what they're doing to make their community welcoming to all.
This is WCIA3 News, Our Town, Pana. Sponsored by Illinois Pork Producers and Best Western Plus Green Mill Village Hotel and Suites Convention Center in amazing Arcola.
Welcome to Our Town 2020. We are celebrating the Pana community in Christian County. Our town looks a little different this year, but in the next 30 minutes, I'll take you through the unique places and people who call Our Town Pana home. Coming up, we'll take a walk through the history of the community, including how it became known as the City of Roses. Also, a favorite summer event is coming back in a matter of days, what people can expect when they visit the farmers market. And it's known as the Corvette Shed, but it offers so much more than a car reference. We'll show you how it's bringing people together. As I mentioned, Pana is known as the City of Roses. So how did the nickname come to be? WCIA3's Karina Rubio digs into the city's history.
You might think small town means little history, but not in Pana.
Pana has a very storied past.
And you can find that story written all over the walls of the Pana Museum and old photos to paint the picture. Before the city got its official name in 1857, it was known as Stone Coal Precinct. The discovery of coal is what put Pana on the map and made the population double in less than a decade. Pana saw that major spike throughout the 1870s. There was no arguing that it was a major coal producer. The museum owner says locals can even pinpoint their ancestors on the walls working in the mines.
When they could look on a wall and maybe see their great-great-great-grandfather's picture on the wall, it just kind of, it hits it at home.
And you can't leave out how Pana got its nickname, the City of Roses. It was home to at least 6 major greenhouses that supplied millions of roses to retailers across the country. Just over 100 of them popped up throughout the 1900s. But it became a thorny issue as most closed down by the end of the century.
It's just crazy. I mean, here we are, a town of 5,000 people, 5,800 people, and we've had visitors come to this museum from all over the world. We're just real proud of this museum, and I think the whole town is proud of it.
In Our Town, Pana, Karina Rubio, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Another place you'll want to visit is Lincoln Prairie Trail. It stretches 15 miles, starting in Pana and ending in Taylorville, wrapping around the lake there. If you've ever enjoyed a walk or bike ride on the trail, you can thank Dave Nance. He's a retired Pana High School biology teacher who got a mile of railroad preserve to use as an outdoor lab at the time. From there, it was rail to trail. Nance worked with IDOT to get grants for development. The project cost more than $1 million.
I've always been excited about 2 things. One is to see whatever natural areas we have preserved, whatever is left, and to help our community to be able to flourish.
Lincoln Prairie Trail is a masterpiece that was 12 years in the making. Nance got the idea in 1988. It was officially opened in May of 2000.
Somebody's in need, we help them out.
There may be no better way to describe the mission of the Tara Marie Henshin Cash Foundation. From scholarships to trade schools to summer meals, the foundation steps up for a community in need. WCIA3's Paul Cicchini has more.
My good friend Joe Coleman, his mom had always done a lot of stuff like that. She started the Toys for Tots and stuff for years ago and believed in doing stuff for the community. Wanted to do something in the honor of my sister.
His sister, Tara Marie Henshin Cash, died about 11 years ago from a brain tumor.
The goal was to support the community in various ways, and we wanted to run some scholarships, and we wanted it to be for people going to trade schools.
Ever since, they've gone the extra mile for people of all ages.
I know we've given $25,000 or $30,000 worth of scholarships out.
They've also donated a trailer to a band, built a gazebo in Kitchell Park, worked with churches and food banks, and this summer, for the 2nd year in a row, are helping feed nearly 100 kids.
They thought that there was a void with children in our community getting a meal, during that interim of school being out.
The foundation works with Pana Community Hospital to drop off meals 3 times a week to families who applied for help. The first deliveries went out this week.
We just try to identify things that would be helpful to the community, and we have such a huge support system from.
Every May, the foundation hosts a 200-ticket fundraiser with a high-class meal, music, magician, and raffle. The foundation itself raises $15,000 to $20,000 each year. One event people in our town, Pana, are looking forward to is the Farmers Market this month. The Pana Chambers Farmers Market has been a crowd favorite for about 10 years. This year, there are some restrictions because of the pandemic, including no cookouts or entertainment. It'll all be focused on the vendors. You'll be able to get produce, baked goods, and crafts, to name a few. The market will be set up in a one-way direction to discourage socializing, but city leaders say they're still just as excited to welcome people back.
Customers have been coming to the farmers market long before I came to town, and this is a close-knit community, and it's really all about, family and socializing and friends, and people come down here to do that.
The market is at Kitchell Park underneath the 100-year-old Chautauqua Pavilion. It'll be every Friday starting June 19th through the end of August. Hours are from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Whether you love the outdoors or not, there is a park in Christian County everyone is drawn to. It's Anderson Prairie Park in Pana. We head to the vault where WCIA3's Alex Davis shows us why visitors love it.
Nestled in the heart of Pana, you can get lost in time looking out along the nature preserve that runs near railroad tracks in our town's south end. Anderson Prairie Park has 25 acres of railroad prairie, and it's been run by volunteers since it first opened in 1986.
The reward that I get from this is to be able to provide something that I think people enjoy.
David Nance is a retired biology teacher. He enjoys sharing the site with the public.
It is also rewarding to be able to be in a place like this where you're so close to nature as it was.
But visitors can get more than just an eye full of plants and flowers native to Illinois. In 1996, the tallgrass butterfly house was added.
When people come in here, they come in, they see the butterflies flying. Their first comment is, it's so peaceful in here.
Nance says the butterflies provide visitors with learning opportunities as well as entertainment.
They are exquisitely designed in many different ways. Their life cycles, their colors, their various structures, their markings.
Volunteers at Anderson Prairie Park are so passionate about their work, they have over 60 different species of butterflies documented here at the park.
And an added bonus for house visitors? They can venture into the park with nets, hoping to capture other undocumented species. In our town, Pana, Alex Davis, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Anderson Prairie has around 150 native plants inside the butterfly house alone. They show you what the Illinois prairie would have looked like before settlers took over. Ahead, we'll take you to a park where man's best friend can roam free with their furry friends. Also, one family's mission continues on years later in the community. See how it's changing the lives of its neighbors.